This is a Luminox. This one specifically is part of the Bear Grylls Survival series. Let's see what this one has to offer. I'm Francois, and it's time to watch. Luminox watches are crafted for expedition. This one here is inspired by a legend, Bear Grylls. This one is specifically part of the Survival series. The splash of orange and the Bear Grylls logo right there depicts that. Luminox had been building watches and beater watches, I should say, adventure type of watches for over 35 years now, since 1989. The founder, Barry Cohen, created the Navy SEALs watch from Luminox in association with one of the Navy SEALs officer who was part of a development and testing facility. Now today, they're partnering with Bear Grylls. Before I get to the specifications of the watch, I wanted to mention that I've been wanting to have Luminox on my channel since the beginning. I started in 2021. I reached out to the US division. It didn't work out, but this time around, I reached out to the Canadian division, and they sent me 2 watches. This one and the MIL-SPEC. I have a review, and I'll leave a link right here. But today, it's all about the Bear Grylls Survival Series. If you like these types of reviews, don't hesitate, press the like button, but also I encourage you to subscribe. Now let's get to the specifications of this watch. This, like I said, is part of the Bear Grylls The Survival series. There are a few watches in the lineup, but this one here is the LX XB3717. The diameter is 43 millimeters, but if you include the crown, it's 47. The lug-to-lug is 51.5, the thickness is 12.4, the crown diameter is 7.5, and the lug width is 23 millimeters. We'll talk about that later. The movement inside is a Ronda 515. It's a Swiss quartz movement with a battery life of 5 years. It has the standard type of accuracy of a quartz, which is -10 to +20 seconds per month. It's operated by a signed and screwed down crown, as you can see here. It has these grips on the side, which makes it so it's easy to unscrew, and I must mention here that it's buttery smooth when you screwed it back in. For a total of 100 meters of water resistance. You pull it at the first position, it doesn't do anything. The second position, it will change the date. And the third position, as you can see, it stops the seconds and you can change the time. The material for this case is called Luminox. It's an alloy composed of aluminum and steel. It's aerospace grade, therefore it's light, and this one here is 66 grams. It adds strength and anti-corrosion and anti-magnetic capabilities. Under this crystal, there's the dial, and there's a lot going on. At 10 o'clock, there's the Bear Grylls logo. At noon, the Luminox logo. At 3 o'clock, it's the date window. And in the middle, at 6 o'clock, it's 100 meters, saying that this is a 100-meter water-resistant watch. You also have the hour markers depicted by these gas tubes. It's the Luminox light technology. Essentially, it's micro gas tubes where inside there's a phosphorus material that lights up in reaction to ions. And this ion decay lasts many, many years. You have the hours themselves that are dark on this sand color dial, and you have the secondary minute or hour track for the military time. That's in that same type of red as the outside minute track. Throughout the watch, you'll see a splash of color, orange. You see it on the tip of the second hand as well as on the crown. If you look on the back as well, you have that same orange with the letters "Never Give Up." This is basically the saying for Bear Grylls when he's in the wild. It's all about your attitude. Never give up. Whether you make it out alive will largely depend on you, your attitude, and your actions. So never give up. The screw-down caseback is stainless steel, and you have that Bear Grylls logo, the Never Give Up saying with the signature for Bear Grylls, and way at the bottom It's the Luminox Swiss-made watch. On the outside, you have the writing in regards to the fact that it's sapphire crystal, 100 meters of water resistance, and the Luminox case. The strap is genuine rubber and is fairly thick, therefore relatively strong. However, it is very flexible and comfortable on your wrist. You'll notice the holes here for the two-prong buckle that is signed. The only caveat to this strap is it's 23 millimeters for the lug width. Of course, it's not a standard lug width. If it would have been something like 22 or even 20, it would have been maybe easier to change. Of course, Luminox offers a few strap options, but the one that comes with this watch is very good, and therefore I don't foresee changing this ever. Now let me get into the good and not so good of this watch. And if you're still here at this point, thank you. A big thank you very much. It's because most probably you like these types of reviews. So if you do, don't forget to press the like button and consider subscribing. For me, the first point that is positive is the fact that it's a collaboration with Grylls. I like what he does. I like what he stands for. The never give up saying says a lot. The vibrant orange as well is a very nice and comforting color for me. The other positive point is that textured dial. It kind of reflects and shimmers in the light, and I really love that type of simplistic but yet kind of elegant look of the watch. It's a daily watch that you can wear daily, but it's over-engineered. It's over-engineered because the case is Luminox. It's built to take a beating and anti-magnetic and as well as anti-corrosion. But I'll be wearing this while I work. I'll be wearing this on a daily basis. The other point is the comfort of the strap itself. It's easy to put on, it's easy to take off, and because it's a very light watch, you hardly feel it on your wrist. There's not much to say in regards to the room for improvement other than maybe the movement inside. Again, it's nitpicky because it's a quartz movement. It's a standard quartz where you have that stated accuracy of -10 to +20. But this one here has been more accurate than that. So it's more in the -5 seconds per month. And it's already a great collaboration. A great case that will last long with a nice strap that will be solid enough to withstand anything you throw at it. So if you're still around at this point, I thank you very much. Consider subscribing. And of course, this watch is a nice watch. It's now a new watch in my roster. I hope you like it because I know I do. And most of all, I hope to see you next time.